You don't score first.
Reed's kick fielded by Maurice Jones-Drew out past the 40, and a great run back as he's inside the Pittsburgh 40. Great moves inside the 20-yard line. Jones-Drew will be taken down at about the 1.5. Average 26 yards a run back this year, and then they give it to Fred Taylor, and Taylor is not yet in, and now they signal he is. The line judge comes in and says Fred Taylor has just scored. The immaculate deflection, second down and 11 from the 49-yard line. And that's intercepted by Rasheem Mathis. And he's into Pittsburgh territory, inside the 30 with a convoy. And all the way where the flag is down, back at the 45-yard line of the Jaguars. Intended for Santonio Holmes for Jacksonville and in postseason, second down and 15. Then going deep into double coverage, and that's going to be picked off again, and that is Mathis at the 46-yard line, and they are going to say he stayed in bounds, and he's able to run it back all the way down to about the 20. In the first round out of Florida back in '98. Now Garrard throws, and that's caught by Jones-Drew. He's inside the 20, inside the 10, and Jones-Drew in for the touchdown. First and goal. Jones-Drew to the outside, to the end zone for the touchdown. Khalif Barnes, the left tackle, sealed it off for him, and away he goes to the end zone. Can the Jaguars survive? Garrard's going to run for the first down, and a lot more. He is inside the 20. He's down to the 10-yard line. He's tackled by Tyrone Carter, and now they've backed Pittsburgh into a situation where the Steelers are going to have to use their timeouts. And the kick is good. Scobie bangs it through the uprights. You have 37 seconds remaining. To the inside. Washington to the outside. Roethlisberger is going to go down, and he's going to lose the ball at the 20-yard line, and the Jacksonville Jaguars come up with it. Bobby McRae forced the fumble, had the sack, and Jack Del Rio can exult because his team has just won a trip to a playoff game next weekend.
Rodgers, Jordy Nelson, touchdown, Green Bay. Pump fake. Wallace picked off. Nick Collins. Nick Collins on the return inside the 10, leaps for the touchdown. For a Super Bowl record here tonight, second down and 11. Over the middle, dangerous pass picked off. Intercepted by Jared Bush. A collision with Mike Wallace, and Jared Bush comes away with it. Approaching the 2-minute warning here in Arlington, over the middle, caught, touchdown, Greg Jennings. Pittsburgh with the ball down by 4. Mendenhall, loss of football, picked up by Bishop. Blitz coming off the edge, Packers pick it up, there's Nelson. First down, inside the 20, gets a block. Polamalu knocks him out of bounds near the 1. Rodgers looking left, comes to his right, Jennings, touchdown. The top. Rodgers throws, James Jones. 23-yard try. First of the game for Crosby, drills it. 6-point game. Ben, a lot of contact. This ball is incomplete, but it was a 4th down pass, and Green Bay will take over. The Green Bay Packers have won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy is coming home.
And now it's 3rd and 12. Tebow launches the long ball for Thomas. Demaryius Thomas has the catch at the 30-yard line of Pittsburgh. The play they've been waiting for weeks. Then the injury from the locker room. 2nd and 9. And Tebow going to the end zone, and the ball is caught by Eddie Royal. Was he in? Yes! Touchdown Broncos!
They line up like this and running at you. That's what Denver does well.
Play fake, 2nd and 7. Tebow down the field. Thomas has it in stride. Tries to get away from Taylor. Cuts back twice on him and takes Taylor with him to the ground at the 13. He beats Ike Taylor for another long one. 2nd and 6. Tebow, there he is, taking off Phil. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. Tim Tebow takes it across, and the Broncos have a 2nd touchdown of the quarter. He's intercepted. He's intercepted by Quentin Carter, the rookie from Oklahoma. And again, Roethlisberger hit the deck. 4-game winners, and now good from 20. Prater, who took over the job a couple of years back from Jason Elam. The #1 pass defense. #1 overall defense. Rolling out. Lobbing it down the field. Open man at the 35. It's his tight end, Daniel Fells, and they've hit another long one in this quarter. Johnny Paxton snaps it back, and it is good.
Safety zone once they come off the field.
Running in altitude. 3rd down. Pass on the mark. 1st down. Good job by Colquitt. Dead center by Prater. And the lead is 10. He completed his sophomore year in college at Miami University to win a game. Will not get a chance to get it away. We're going to overtime. Robert Ayers puts an end to that. Broncos have been in 3 overtime games this year. They won them all. Got him at the 40. It's Thomas at the 50. Stiff arm got him free to the 30, to the 20. Thomas to the 10. Denver's going on to New England. They win it on the first play of overtime.
He gets it. And Bernard Pierce gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Valencia Semele with a block to spring him through the middle of the line. And Flacco, nice pocket throws, caught. Daniels to the 11-yard line. By Justin Tucker is good. 4-man rush, pass caught, and there is your 10-yard, maybe 15-yard gain now. And he does. And special teams coach in Philadelphia. Now Flacco's going to go deep on 1st down, and it's going to be hauled in at the 30-yard line. Steve Smith rush. Flacco escaping, throwing, and it will be caught for a touchdown by Torrey Smith. As he goes to the ground, he keeps possession. The officials come in. He's 20 yards deep as Flacco throws, and it's caught by Daniels, and Daniels converts on a 3rd and 13. Tucker gets it at the 42-yard line. And Tucker's kick is good. Started to hook a little bit. 3rd and 4. And Ben spun around, gets it away, and then it's tipped and almost picked at the 21-yard line and picked. Interception, and now Flacco throwing off the fake. It is caught by Crockett Gilmore for the touchdown. Ben throwing and intercepted in the end zone by Darian Stewart.
Different game plan here today so far for Denver's defense.
Little high snap. Barry able to field it. Bolden is the returner. Lets it bounce once. And now brings it to the near side. Got a good block. He's got a brigade in front of him. And Bolden still going on his feet to the 30. And Talib is there to let him know that that's a jolt for the Broncos side. And a quick three it is for Denver. Coming off the long return. A new returner back for Denver with Bolden on the sideline having just been nicked. This is a sideways kick. And a win really just threw everything off from the snap on. And he's got it again.
A lot of times we hear what? Oh, yeah, I don't watch football.
Second and 9, Anderson galloping past the 20, the 30, and taken down at the 40 by Jarvis Jones.
The goalposts are actually moving.
There it is, and it starts to shift at the last moment. They rule it good. Boy, that was close.
Not a team that can get to the quarterback too quick.
Open in the middle. It's Norwood twisting with Shazier on him. Kick by McManus. Dead center.
Spread the football around to all the guys today.
Here's a handoff to Toussaint. Ball is on the ground and recovered by Ware. Cody Wallace tried to fight for it. Looked like Ware had it. Back to Anderson. Anderson fights for it, and he's across for the touchdown. Boy, there was contact. Looked like he was going to get stopped initially. Move him into a slot. Stack 3 to the right. Quick throw. Demarius Thomas has the 2. They get to him, and Roethlisberger tries to shuttle it to Gilbert. It's picked up by Miller. The play is ruled down. And Brewer snaps it back, and the kick. That's the kill shot. 10-point margin now for the Broncos. Approaches it from the side. Here's the kick. Touched by a Pittsburgh player, and it recovered by Anderson back at the 39. It was the closest one to the football.
Everybody was so close to the sideline, but moot point.
Broncos and Patriots are going to battle for the AFC Championship next Sunday here in Denver. You're going to be hearing all the talk again about Brady Manning and the Brady Manning Bowl number 17. We've been there for 8 of them. 3rd and 5. Brady. Well protected. All kinds of time, and now goes in zone. Wide open! Touchdown, New England! Chris Hogan. That's his third down conversion. Back to him they go. The flea flicker. Brady to the end zone, and it's a New England touchdown. Right back to Hogan again.
Chris Hogan wide open.
And he's got 180 yards. Receiving Blunt into the secondary. Now driving. Surrounded by 5 and 6 Steelers. Still going. Can you believe this?
And help him out, the offensive line.
And now for the payoff. In for the touchdown. As Rodgers, and the ball comes out. Was that a clean catch? As it's recovered clearly by New England's Ninkovich. 3rd and goal. Dropping back to the 19, and finding Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Airing it out, and that's intercepted. What an interception. Stepping right in front of it is Rowe. Eric Rowe tiptoes down the sideline. Echoes around Gillette Stadium. Field goal is good. Moved on. There's no thought of revenge. That's what Tom said on Friday.
Well, they got a really good football team. No glaring weakness of the Patriots, that's for sure. It's going to take a great game by Atlanta.
4th and goal for Jacksonville. Bohannon in front of Fournette. Fournette goes airborne. He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette launching himself into the end zone. Over Buffalo, 3rd and 11. Roethlisberger from the gun. Fires to the outside. Juggled. Miles Jack. It's an interception for Jacksonville. Handoff. Fournette hurdles. Fournette cuts to the outside. Oh, Fournette trying to curl it inside the pylon. He's looking for the touchdown.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field has been changed. The runner was inbounds and crossed the ball with the goal line.
Hand it off. Yeldon extends for the touchdown. Jacksonville is pouring it on here in the first half. It would be New England and Pittsburgh again, not Jacksonville. Roethlisberger, ball pops free, rolling around, and it's scooped up. The speed of Telvin Smith. Goodbye. Touchdown, Jaguars. Ngakoue knocks it free, and a 50-yard return for Jacksonville with a penalty marker down. From the Pittsburgh 48. Fake the handoff. Bortles heaves it downfield. It's caught by Keelan Cole. The rookie climbs the imaginary ladder. First and goal inside the 5. Fournette trying to hammer it in. He does. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The third of the day for Leonard Fournette. Play action. Bortles upstairs, wide open. Tommy Bohannon. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Oswald lines it up. They're going to go for it on the onside kick. The ball is deflected, and it's recovered by Jacksonville. Ortman, the holder, from 45 yards away. It is right down the middle for Lambeau. Jacksonville up by 10 with 1:45 to play. Campbell now in his 10th year. Roll it. It's over.
And they start with a horrible snap all the way back to the 2-yard line, and the Browns bounce it into the end zone where they wind up with a touchdown. Of all crazy things, you don't go to the playoffs. 3rd down and 4. Mayfield, quick throw, caught over the middle by Landry. Jarvis Landry inside the 10, and Jarvis Landry has in on 1st down. Kareem Hunt breaks a tackle. Kareem Hunt bulls his way.
Keep him healthy. You want to get him to the playoffs, but then you don't want this in the playoffs.
2nd and 20, fires over the middle again. High, that's going to be picked off at the 44-yard line. Sheldrick Redwine is going to pick up some blocking. They scored their last touchdown. Does he get another here? He's around the corner. He's inside the 5. He's in the end zone again. Mayfield to the end zone, wide open. Hooper, touchdown. 3 years ago. 2nd down and 10 here. Mayfield throws. Chubb makes the grab, gets some blocking, breaks tackles, and Chubb is going to go all the way to the end zone. In motion, fake, underhand flip, touchdown McKinnon. Four-man rush, pump fake to the end zone, caught. Byron Pringle.
Much as the field goal position.
Four-man rush. Mahomes, he's going deep downfield, wide open. Kelsey's going to take it all the way. Touchdown.
Unless you have Patrick Mahomes playing quarterback.
Right, and Kelsey on the other side. We dump off. Here's McKinnon with a convoy. McKinnon, 1st and goal to the 5-yard line he goes. And Mahomes will keep it himself for the moment and then throw for a touchdown. And there is Allegretti, who comes in and lines up as an eligible receiver. Harris kept him in check all night. Ball is out at the 29-yard line. Nothing but red shirts around it.
And that's Harris's first fumble of the year.
He did not have a fumble all season. And wouldn't you know it, Willie Gay knocks it out. And it's a turnover. 2nd and 12. Mahomes. Open. Hill. Touchdown. For a while as well. 2 kids up front. You got Mahomes. Of course, he finds somebody open. Eventually, it's Hardman. and he falls down. He starts to stumble. He gets tripped there by Spillane. Mahomes becomes a decoy. Kelsey's going to throw a touchdown. Kelsey to Pringle.
All those work.
Can he do it at the end again? A little pump fake? No, but at least he got, well, maybe. And then at the 4-yard line, if they take another time out here, but they do not have one, and Ben Neiman makes the tackle there, so it is over. Kansas City wins it.
Play for the Bills. Just inside the 10. To the end zone. It's caught. It's Knox. Dawson Knox with a touchdown catch. Only the Bengals at 9-8 didn't make it. Here's a 1st and 10. And a completion to Pickens. The ball came out because he was on the way down. Question is, was he down? Now they're saying incomplete pass.
It is a completion and a fumble recovered by Buffalo. Buffalo wins the challenge. They will not be charged with a timeout.
To catch. So here's Buffalo from the 29. Right down the middle, they go for it. They got it! With Kincaid this time, the recipient of the Josh Allen touchdown. We're looking that way to Johnson. There's the pass. And it's picked off by Elam. Oh boy, does he make up for those other 2 plays. Josh steps up, and he's going to get the first down. Oh, and there he goes. No one's going to get him. Incredible. Breaks it for the touchdown. 52 yards. Murray's the running back on 3rd and 9. Looking for options as they run after him. He releases and gets it to Diggs.
Wow.
This kick is hammered home. 2nd and 9. Across the middle. Sherfield was knocked out. Shakir knocked down inside the 10. Oh, what an effort! The play of the night. Khalil Shakir broke away from, of all people, Mika Fitzpatrick.
You talked about it. Having Klein be able to be there is huge. He's been in this system for a long time. He knows it well, and that should end the game right there.
Yeah, no more time as Poyer stays on top of him for an extra second. Time runs out. The Bills advance. They win in the wild card round for the 4th consecutive year.
And the winning continues. They've been playing in the playoffs. They've talked about it for over a month. And they keep stringing these together. And they are playing their best football here over the last few weeks. 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. And now I thought Kansas City might be doing the same thing. We're going to get another possible historic matchup.
Back at their own 5-yard line. Now they snap it here on a direct snap to Henry. Off to the races he goes. Stiff-arming his way to the 11-yard line. Back in week 11. Deep drop. Jackson surveys. Jackson fires. Caught. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman.
So 12 plays and 11 runs.
12 plays. Well, runs on every play. Can he get to the end zone? He can. Derrick Henry. Touchdown.
He's got to be smart in how he utilizes where he wants to throw this football.
2nd down and 6. Pressured. Can't get him. Throws. Open. Andrews. Well into field goal range at worst. To the 25. He goes.
1-on-1.
Jackson. Flushed out. Extends. Throws on the run. Caught. Touchdown. Justice Hill. You just can't stop them. They get their 2 big stars back. Meanwhile, there goes Henry. There goes Henry all the way for the touchdown. 44 yards. Next week, then the AFC Championship game will be played here. Well, they're not going to get the 300 yards. Just a kneel down here.
And it's 2nd and 3. Fake toss. Wide open, spinning catch. Kirk touchdown. Strong play and a good catch by Kirk. Stroud able to step into it and looking downfield. He's got Kirk. The young man from Hawaii has got it. 3rd down and 12. Rodgers, time runs out. Ball is out. It's picked up by the Texans and Sheldon Rankins. And he is in for a touchdown. Third down and 4. 1st down, and there he is again. What a night for Christian Kirk. 1st down and goal, ball back outside the 10 as Marks has his first 100-yard game and takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And if he wants to continue to coach, if he's let go, there'll be a lot of suitors knocking on his door for that as well.
Here's an interception for good measure. It's picked off by Bullock. And Rodgers is in his way, trying to make the tackle. Can't. And it's a touchdown, Texans. It is a 30-6 win for the Houston Texans with a dominating defensive performance. The Steelers are finished, and DeMeco Ryans' Texans are moving on to a date with the New England Patriots. Rodgers' last pass went for a pick 6.